The Federal Bureau. Evidence. Shit. Try to place a marker over the evidence. Shit. Alright, anyway. We have what seems to be a fracture. It looks like the alleged possible investigated to be assailant hold on. This is my water, I brought this in. I'm thirsty. Anyway, if we take a careful look, it looks like, damn, I'm really thirsty. This object, and 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 this object. Shit. And that object. Marker. And this. Wait. This is a bullet. Kowalski. Anal cyst. The trajectory of this firearmed ejection. As you can see, the primer was activated, and it looks like the shell casing object, shell casing, possibly. Because if this bullet is here, and there is a doorway, what you say? Oh, that completely changes things. We're going to have to bring him back up. These are my bags for my evidence collection once I'm done. Oh shit. Now, it seems the wind. The wind seemingly has blown in this interior space. This evidence. So I'm just gonna be very careful as I move my evidence bags. Oh shit, that's a very powerful wind coming out of this aerodynamic oxygen escort. Wait a minute. Hold on. I need to... Oh, if only Kowalski was here. He could... Oh, he normally... He does this to make sure the scene is safe. Oh, fuck. This is a very intense day on the job. If it's still daytime. Oh. What is this? Could this be the remains of an individual? We're going to have to call in the trailers. Medevac. Kowalski. We need medical and trail. Trail. Begin here. If you're Kowalski. Kowalski, can you hear me? Here. No, I know you can hear me. I mean, here. You start. And then medevac. And then oh, fuck! Oh no. It seems the possible temperature overload of whatever this aerial venting device has split the last remaining parts of whoever was last among us. My thoughts be praying theirs with them. The body has been desecrated. The body of the sub-body of the remains of the greater body, unless this is possibly an insectoid or the other of the genus that doesn't imply the bug. Oh, is this possibly the weapon of the alleged assailant? This is a very deadly, potentially dangerous firearm. As you can see, it is shaped in this. And because of its shape and likely material density, it's likely a very light, malleable, easily movable object. And because of this, if these two material surface points are attached here, that means that this, if this were to go, if these two materials were to go, then when they go unshoe, they do a shoo, or a shoo, more like. And that is a bump stock, which federally is against. Now, where can I find another evidence? The thing that they taught me is that if there's no evidence, then there's no crime. But if you need to find crime, then you need to locate evidence. And sometimes it takes a bit of social, charismatic, psychological, para-optic, observation and interaction with the locals who are in the area of investigation. It is very important that we not only make sure the scene is safe, but we take every aspect of the scene and keep it exactly as it was when we arrived upon the scene becoming safe. And then we go on to the next layer. We have currently observed at least 2 pieces of evidence. So we have multiple documents that allege an alleged possible crime committed by an alleged possible criminal. So we can now observe this ledge and see, wait. Oh my God. And now, with the permission of Kowalski, because the scene may no longer be safe, I have to observe this. Freeze, motherfucker! Okay. Oh wait, I forgot this part. It seems this is not a window, this is a mirror. Which, with this light source, that means the rays are traced this way and that way, but primarily when it goes this way. This is a mirror, and I am observing the reverse particle index of my own territory of analysis. And now we can do what they taught me to reinsure and reinstate the safety of the scene and the area of local operations. And I do my special FBI Bureau salute. Hello, Bureau. I salute you. Now, we can start to check under the floorboards, because it seems that every other possible place where an alleged criminal or evidence could be hiding has already been unoccupied of its space and any surface that could possibly hide greater space within. So, let's start removing the floorboards. The first thing you have to do is make sure that the floor doesn't have a criminal doing a fire behind it. So we have to feel the floor and make sure it's not too warm before we touch it. And open it all up, because there could be smoke, and it could be beyond marijuana smoke. And you need a decade. A decade. Anyway. I don't feel any heat in this. Any hot water. Now, is this the window? Oh, we gotta do this again. See, it is a very volatile environment when you work for the Federal Bureau. FBI, search warrant. Kowalski, are you on your way? Oh shit. I forgot. Kowalski is masturbating right now. Looks like I'm on my own for this. Wait a minute. This is a spherical opportunity. Sometimes Cash Patel leaves little cash pebble points behind. And this I can turn in for extra credit. So, I better swallow this one whole. Now it helps to rinse and repeat, because you never know. Sometimes, ever since the CIA, they started putting weird shit all over fucking the cash pebble points. It could be poison. We have to investigate. It looks like the jury will have an opportunity. Now, we can finally move back to the initial breaching. Okay. It seems that this will require at least a diamond pickaxe. I have to go back to Kowalski, but he isn't. Kowalski, are you finished? Because normally, when the scene is safe, that's when Kowalski is ready. But the scene was dangerous this time, so I told him, Kowalski, stay in the SWAT Bearcat van. And I haven't seen him since. It's been 2 days. Perhaps we will try a different surface of area. Because these floorboards are likely reinforced with armor plating. This is definitely anti-AP round. So we know for a fact whoever is involved in this AO, they either know what they're doing for a good reason, or they know what they're doing for a bad reason. But perhaps we can get to them from the other side. Kowalski, I don't care if you're done yet. Please report to Talk. Because Talk is my other ear and I'm holding my observation device so I can't reach it. Kowalski, do you read? If you do, please use your ears to open them. Open your ears, Kowalski, right now. And if you can't hear me, then I need you to read using the accessibility options on your surveillance device and observation investigative device. Set them to whatever it is again that turns the soundy thing from my microphone to you to visual. Closed captions, that's what it is. Kowalski, I need you to report to TOC. We have a barricaded suspect. I have a 99.1000% chance certainty that there is a barricade. So we might have to do BORTAC again. But luckily, we're the FBI, not a bunch of pussies from 2022 or whenever. So we can BORTAC it up. It seems I may have lost my firearm when I made contact with this mirror community. Kowalski, the door is locked. What do I do? Oh, shit. This is bad. I lost my only cash pebble fucking point. So now, we may have to retrieve it, because that's the only way I can call in for extra SIGINT opportunities or for someone to come help me, because I am stuck. And they may have even wedged the door, which likely, this door is bulletproof. So we're gonna have to reach in. Here. Normally, Cash Patel makes it so that you can reach these with 2 fingers. But it seems the criminal or the ambient environment may have apprehended a suspected cash pebble point somewhere where it cannot no longer be found. God damn it. We really need to break this fucking case open right now then. Because that is essentially a domestic violence of terrorism. It's the hidden cash pebble point. There's no way I'm gonna get out of this room until finally they send in the medevac trailers from earlier. And they don't really care. Usually. What can I use to do the escape room for real this time? Last time, my mommy got mad at me. Or she was just fucking around, I don't know. But I was in there for a very, very long time. And even though I know for a fact they have surveillance installed within these roleplay practice escapes, which really are beyond the bureaus they have there are either local or state, and they're corporate, or they could be mom and pop, which that's cool, but it's still nothing compared to what I've trained for. So let's start. Now it's for real this time. This door. Hello? FBI, can you help me? Damn it. It's always, whenever I do it like that, well, sometimes, it usually works, but if it's a civilian, I don't know, they make a weird face at me. At least if I get stuck like I did in the roleplay escape room, even though my mommy was the weirdest time to trap me, I'll be safe with wallet. This is so good. I haven't had a drink in about 5 years of dog years times 0.001%. Now, tactical. To re-nourish. It's too good. And this is why they even got Pete to give me a knuckle bump. Because the aqueous solutions to many problems, frankly, and I even learned this from the woman in Intel on TikTok. You do this, and now the pheromones have been activated even more so within my feet. So my balance has been increased. And now, basically, if I come in contact with any civilians who normally may be kind of startled by my presence, or awkward, or strange, or uncertain, untrusting, even though I show them my 12 badges. Well, now I know for a fact, with these tactical footwears, I can do anything. Even if they're not my mom, they basically become a construct in a similar investigative, curious, and intelligent kind of way. And now I'm out of breath. Well, parapsychology taught me there's only one thing you can do in a stressful situation if all else fails to keep yourself at the top of your federal bureau community. I salute you again. I am checking my Sudoku puzzle.